friends. Today we are going to learn how to draw a cat. But first we always warm up with our little elements of the shape over on this side. Remember we did this for the frog. Start at the top and we start with dots. Dots are kind of round and filled in. I'm going to do 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And it's my practice, so I'm taking my time to fill them in, but if they're not perfectly filled in, that's okay. Next, we're doing circles. Circles are kind of round and not filled in. 1, 2, 3. Then we do straight lines. Straight lines can go up and down, they can go side to side, they can go diagonally. They can be long, and whenever I do my long one, I separate my practice from where I'm going to draw a picture. So I start at the top. Long. They can be short. They can be thick. They can be thin. But they don't bend or make an angle. Now you'll notice that mine right here, some of them aren't perfectly straight. They're straight-ish. But you'll see a big difference between these and my curved lines. It's definitely curved. Curved lines bend in one direction, but they do not make an angle. They do not break to make a point. And then after we do our curved lines, we're going to practice a slow and careful spiral. This is a spiral, and I'm going to take the back of the scrap paper right here quickly to show you what is not a spiral. Normally in class, we can practice this together and see the difference between a spiral and a not a spiral, but on a video, we can't do that. This is a spiral. That is a scribble. This is a spiral. That is a scribble. That's why I say I do my spiral very slowly to make sure that the curved lines don't bump. And it's also really important to try doing it both ways. So that's not a spiral and that's not a spiral. These are spirals. Take your time, it's important. So we've got dots, circles, straight lines, curved lines, a spiral. Next are angle lines. Angle lines are lines that bend so much they make a point, an angle. It's like 2 straight lines are just touching. Straight line, doot. Now we are an angle, just like that. Straight line. So today we are going to draw a cat because Janelle would like to learn to draw a cat. Now, I'm not super great at drawing cat bodies. I can draw a pretty good cat face, but not a cat body. So I pulled out my Pete the Cat book, and I'm going to look at that to help me out. To start, I'm going to start right over here, not in the middle of my page, but over here. And I'm going to start with a curve. Curve line. Easy peasy. I'm going to do a straight line down on either side, and now you'll see we've made ears. A little curve across the top, and voila, it's a cat head. To make the details, cats have little triangle noses with a curve and a curve as the mouth. Cats have eyes that are a curve and a curve, a curve and a curve, and a dot in the middle. And then I like to put another little angle line inside each ear to show the ear detail. And cats have whiskers. Okay? If I'm going too fast, remember this is a video. You can always pause it, okay? You can rewind it. There's no such thing as too fast. You can do it at your pace. So now's where I'm kind of copying my Pete the Cat picture because cat bodies are hard for me. So I'm going to go down and give it a paw. And then, oops, I made my paw a little too big, but I'm not going to sweat it because this is like my sketchbook. This is where I'm practicing and learning, and if I were going to draw a cat in an actual book that I was writing, I would probably do it in pencil, or I'd practice it here a bunch. So, oh, my light went off, but I think you can still see. Here's the body, back leg, paw. Then I'm going to go up here and do the tail, which is kind of like a spiral, a curve, and then back around, and down to another foot. And we've got a cat. Let's put our cat on the ground. Draw a horizon line for the cat. Horizon line is the line that separates the ground from the not ground, the wall, the sky, whatever's there. can separate the water or the bottom of the ocean from the water. Horizon line's really important. Shows you where to look. So this is the ground, that's the sky or the wall, and that's the floor. Here's our cat, and we can start to add in some details if you want. Is your cat inside or outside? Well, our frog was outside, so I'm going to put our cat inside by just drawing 4 straight lines into a square, 2 more straight lines, and then I'm going to do a curve and a curve, a curve and a curve. And I'll just do some more curved lines to show that these are curtains. Curtains in a window. And maybe you can see the sunshine out the window. But now we know the cat's inside. And that's it.